We're back.
Yes, we are. What's new with us, hon?
Well, so much snow. So we experienced the most awesome snowstorm last week, and that was so much fun for us and the kids.
Yeah.
So we wanted to share a little bit about that because, you know, we made this huge change in the hopes that we would have more fun experiences with our children, more time spent outside, just embracing life, playing, having fun. And I would say that by being here on the ranch, we're able to experience so much. There's so much to do. But then now that winter is coming, we have this fun added benefit of snow time fun. So we're very excited.
Yeah, it snowed from Sunday to Friday, which is about 6 days of snow. It was more or less nonstop. Yeah. It was a complete whiteout. It was a blizzard at times. It was a dusting at times.
Yeah.
But it was really, really cool. We didn't have anywhere to be. We stocked up on all of our food so we could just be cozy in the house and you know, enjoy time outside playing. I was, of course, working, watching it come down, but I could tell that you and the kids were having a blast playing in it. And then, of course, I could be done early in the afternoon and come out and play too. But we were somewhat unprepared, weren't we?
Oh, we were totally unprepared. So coming from North Carolina, it would snow maybe once every few years. It hasn't snowed in North Carolina for probably 3 years now at this point. And so we don't have like snow pants, snow boots. And we were not expecting it to snow so much. And so we actually, the weekend before, when we heard that it was going to snow, we put in an order for boots, snow pants, snow gloves. And because the snowstorm was so strong and so icy, nothing could get delivered. So we were supposed to get it by Wednesday. We didn't get the snow pants till Friday. It was still snowing at that point though, so it wasn't a complete loss. Like they were able to use their gloves and their pants, and then but their boots still didn't even arrive until just a couple days ago. So we made it work. Luckily we had rain boots and we doubled up on so many pairs of socks and we layered our pants and just got them. They would go out for a little bit, then they would come in and dry off, change their socks, and then they'd go back out. So
lots of hot apple cider and hot cocoa too,
hot
which
chocolate.
is great.
So it was a lot of fun. The kids had a blast. I think we had a blast sharing in that experience with them as well.
Well, so how much snow do you think we got?
Well, we measured it at one point. It was like 17 inches on a picnic table that my parents have outside. So that was like a lot, but in some areas it was even deeper. Yeah. So I don't know how accurate that was, but definitely in some areas it was probably 3 to 4 feet of snow. And then our schoolhouse got completely snowed in. And so I had to actually shovel it out, and there was a whole tree blocking the door because it got so weighed down with the snow. So that was really funny too. Luckily, I had brought all of their school stuff back up to the house because I just knew we didn't want to be trudging through the snow. And then the snow accumulates on top of the house and on top of the barn. And then when it starts to melt, everything just like slides off. And so there's like a huge pile of snow that we even have to walk through still to get into the schoolhouse. And I mean, over a week later, it still hasn't melted. So even though we didn't have the gear, it was no problem because the kids now have their gear, and they're still getting outside and enjoying the snow, and it's very icy. And
it is.
And then another thing is my parents have been creating an indoor arena for their horses, and so that's become an extra little play area too for the kids, which is fun. Like when it's snowy and cold out and we can't really play outside as much as we want, like they're using that indoor space to do kickball and football and
dodgeball,
and they played laser tag in there. And so we had a really fun week, and we take our dogs in there and throw the ball for them. So all types of spaces on the ranch for us to enjoy.
Well, let's not leave out the mule tubing that we did. So in North Carolina, we would go out on the boat and pull a tube behind the boat, and the kids loved that, right, on the lake. Well, we don't have a lake here, but we do have snow. So what we did was we engineered essentially engineered. We tied the rope to the mule and to the sled, and then we just dragged the kids around on the snow. It was so much fun. I think the kids loved it.
So much fun. They were being,
it was a highlight for me.
Yeah. And Chris and I rode on it too with them. Like, Bowden wanted me to ride with him, so Chris pulled us, and then I drove the mule so Chris could get out with Hugh. And yeah,
Vance fell out. He wiped out at one point. That was pretty funny.
Vance's wipe out right into the mud, but he like is such a thrill seeker that was so exciting and so fun for him, and he immediately stood up and was like, let's do it again. So that was, super memorable. We made a snowman. Yep. We did all the classic things. So we are just so grateful to be out here in Colorado and able to experience these things together as a family. And just as I made a reel recently just about reminding people as we go into the holiday season, your kids just really crave your quality time and connection and experiences. So don't feel like you need to overdo it with the toys and everything. Think more about experiences and time together as we go into this holiday season.
Yeah. And so what's next for us?
So this week, today, I am preparing because we are about to head out this week on another little adventure and packing up, and we'll keep you updated with a video coming up soon about what we're doing next.
Of course.
Stay tuned.
Bye, guys.
Bye.